Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time for one of my favorite times of the week where we go over the top monsters in the game. So this is PvP Corrupted Tournament 1 usage data for the mid-season. So this is really cool because this is officially the very first season where we have corrupted monsters. That being said, I really don't think we're going to see much corrupted monsters in the mid-season data because I guarantee you that the top 100 players, even though they are top 100, they probably don't have these monsters fully ranked out, so they're probably not utilizing them, especially because none of them really are that much like, none of them really stand out. Let me just put it how it is. None of the monsters that came out are really like, oh my gosh, I need that monster. Take my money, SocialPoint. They really aren't. What is really interesting though is the obscure talents, specifically Unrelenting Assault. That literally makes any of the new monsters an attacker so long as they can drop the HP of one of your monsters below 75%. And considering you have an AoE skill and there's Megaton still in the meta, it's actually really easy to drop an enemy below 75%, especially the Megaton monster. So all of these new monsters, because of the obscure talent Unrelenting Assault, realistically they are all Megaton killers. They can all easily kill a Megaton monster or get extra turns and just eliminate everyone. So they're very interesting. Whether they're denier or attacker, they become even more powerful. And in that case, like for the players that bought Minos, he is an attacker with a 0 cooldown 0 stamina skill, so even if he gets stamina drained, when you attack a Shelly that has a shield and drains 300% or 300 of your stamina, or someone that has an ambulance trap and drains all of your team's stamina, he can still attack and attack and attack. He's the unrelenting attacker. So I'll get off my soapbox on that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens at the end of the season. For this corrupted tournament mid data, I am going to guess that we will get Minos, Pandakin, Dream. I don't think Igoribuki will be in the top data, but I do think we'll see some Dream, Pandakin, and we'll see some and some Minos. I think Pandakin because he's the Golden Pass monster, so players that bought him automatically rank 3. Dream, he was relatively easy enough to get, and he's a pretty good attacker that has an extra turn skill, so I think players were probably going to invest in him. And then Minos, again, top 100, I do think they paid $30 for the extra strong monster. Heck, maybe someone even spent $100 and got him like ranked up or whatever. So it's going to be super interesting to see. But with that being said, let's scroll down and let's see. The ratio of players with pay to... Oh, wow. That's 80 to 20. That's interesting. That's probably the lowest it's ever been for spenders. All right, let's scroll down. Oh, I didn't even guess who the top 4 is. Top is Shelly, so if Vampirastro went down, I'm going to guess the top 5 has not changed. It is still Shelly. It is still Vampirastro. It is still Lindworm. It is still Bomb Beta. It is still Cryo Crawler. After Shelly, I'm going to say Vampirastro. It just makes sense. After Vampirastro, I'm going to say Lindworm, and then Crowd Crawler, and then Bomb Beta in 5th place. It might be Shelly, Vampirastro, I said Lindworm last time. It might be Crowd Crawler in 3rd place, and then Lindworm. We'll see. I think it's always been the top 3 dark monsters, though. Shelly, Vampirastro, Lindworm, so we'll see. Scrolling down, there's Vampirastro. So 63 uses to 61. 25 defense, 45. Vampirastro is still being used the most on defense. Scrolling down, we do have Lindworm. So Lindworm being used on offense 36% of the time, or 36 times, and then Shelly 38. And then we have, Crowd Crawler. Okay, so I'm good. Crowd Crawler 40 on defense. So Crowd Crawler is almost as popular as Vampirastro. 45, way more popular than Shelly for sure. And then we have Bomb Beta, 43 uses. Ooh, you are close to being dropped out because the heavies is only players with 40 or more. So it's very possible that by the season finale, Bomb Beta is going to be down to the toughies. Yeah, I think he's going to drop like 5 at least. He'll probably be like 35 to 39. That's going to be my guess. But Crowd Crawler, yeah, top 5 still remains. 3 Megaton monsters, a turn transfer deny monster, and just an incredible extra turner attacker. Even with Anticipation, even with Chekomoko and Hardy, Vampirastro just dominates. Alright, moving down, we have Tabora. Oh wow, all the way down to 29. Look at the stark difference. From 43 to 29. Wow. Wow. Pretty soon there's not even going to be a toughies category. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have Chucklemuckle also at 28. I think it's so interesting how Chucklemuckle, free-to-play support Anticipation monster, has managed to jump up to, what, 7th place, more so than Hardy. That's crazy. The Do is at 28. Ooh, Do is coming for Tabora. Look at that, 18 defense, 11 offense, 14 and 14, split evenly across the board. I love using the Do. I think the Do is awesome. The Do can revive. The Do has that Megaton removal and then like trade disable the whole enemy team. I really enjoy the Do. He can also support. Ooh, what did I do? He can also support and give like a damage buff to the attacker. He's definitely one of my favorites. Kodama, The OG Maze Monster is still hanging on in there. What is that, in 9th place? No, in 8th place. 22 total, 14 in offense, mostly. Lord Platypus. This one, to me, honestly, surprises me. Even though he has anticipation in dodge area, I didn't foresee him being used that much. But for offensive purposes, yeah, 15% of the time he is used. I wonder how well he counters a Fonpidostro. I guess the anticipation stumps her. And then when he sets up dodge area, Fonpidostro AI's Diamond will probably still try to do Nightmare. That would be my guess. But yeah, because I've said this before, like me, anytime I battle Fonpidostro, it's an easy win. But I don't know how players in top 100 are handling with her. But let me scroll down. So that moves us down to the mids. And this is where we see our first Pierce monster, Vanoss 2099, using 19 times total, 15 in offense. We have Hardy, who's primarily used on defense, 14 times. We have Robo-Alf, 14 on defense. Look, this tells you something. This monster right here, only being used for defense. You know, he's a resurrection. He can hold revival lessons, so he can resurrect. He has artifacts, so you have to take him down with brute force. He can apply dots to you. At the start of the battle, there's actually 3 dots against you. So if you have a Megaton monster that absorbs all 3 of it, he's a force to be reckoned with. So it's gonna. I like that he is like. I like that this monster. He's actually a recent monster, right? Like a December monster, and he is already in. So top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's in 13th place. Who would have thought? Robo-Alf, right, guys? All right, we have Ignis, the OG Team Race monster at 14, mostly used for offense. We have Super Fox. Again, I personally believe Super Fox is going to outpace Vanoss one of these days, soon enough. 12 to 15. I think players just probably have Vanoss. Remember, he's the first exclusive monster that got released, so they're probably just focusing on him. But it would just make sense that Super Fox, who is lights based, and the top 3 are dark based, it would make sense that players would prioritize Super Fox. But I guess we'll see. As time progresses, maybe with the corrupted monsters, maybe we'll stop seeing a Super Fox and a Vanoss and a Draxus. Draxus, by the way, it's pretty amazing that this monster just got released as well, right? The newest of all the bunch as well. And already 10 on offense, 2 on defense, permanent pierce. So that's what makes it popular. So I definitely think these 2 monsters are a lot more valuable than that of a Vanoss. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We have Thalassac. My gosh, how is it legendary? So this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th place. We have a legendary monster in 17th place. Thalassa has survived time and time again, right? The Mythic era, Thalassa still dominates. The, well, I should have gone even back, right? Warmasters, then Forsaken era, she still dominates. Then Mythic era, she still dominates. Then Cosmic era, she still dominates. And now even in the Corrupted era. I don't think she's going to go away, to be honest. I think as long as you have turn times for monsters, as long as you have Lindworms, right? And I don't think he's going to drop out of the meta anytime soon. As long as you have Lindworms, as long as you have Lupin to turn transfer, Master Masher to turn transfer, Thalassa with her skill set could easily dominate, especially when we have Megaton. So even if you face a Chuck or a Hardy, doesn't even matter. Your Megaton will help you stay alive, and then Thalassa can kill. 11 on offense, my goodness. We have brought in on defense. I'm actually a little surprised he's used so much on defense. We have Centurion, Megatons, Daedalus, Megatons. Again, it's always going to be Megaton. We have Dagel, strong attacker, kills villain monsters. Masher, trim transferring capabilities also deny. We have CDA. We have the other Pierce monster. This is like the forgotten Pierce monster. She's interesting because she has an interesting skill set. She can remove positive effects. And with her Pierce, she can basically remove positive effects from anyone you want. Like if there's an enemy Vanoss, if you're fighting a double Megaton enemy Vanoss, you can go in and literally just get rid of the Vanoss Megaton if you wanted to. But yeah, she's the least usable of the bunch, I would say. We have Noah. We have... This actually surprises me. And for offense, too. 2 on offense. Wow. Another legendary monster that has survived so long. Grakon. 2 on attack, 1 on defense. We have Lonrad, a Resurrection OG Mythic. We have Kai the Sunmelter. Strong attacker. I'd imagine maybe someone's buffing him and attacking or turn transferring and attacking. We have Roddy, we have Warmaster Elvira, we have Armor Claw at 2, we have Ophiuchus the Zodiac, we have Vish. So, see, players running Vish are most likely running the Vanoss, the Dratis, the Super Fox, anyone that can get triple damage and then attack, or even the double damage with the Cleanse. Oh, look, there we go. We have our very first one, Dream. 1 on offense, 1 on defense. So, already Dream has infiltrated the top. I don't know what number we're at, but there is Dream for you guys. We have Roost Wayne. Yeah, it's funny because he's dodge area. Normally when we think of dodge area, we think of Grakon and Wormlet and Hornet, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're going to influence the meta. This monster, not really. 2 on attack. I wonder if they're put in with... I don't know who they're being put in with. We have Pandakin for defense, 2 of them. And we have Nahane, the only cosmic monster that can do Mega Deny. Nahane. Alright, so I was wrong. I think I said that we would see 3 of them. I really thought we'd see Minos as well. But we didn't see any Minos. We did see the Dream, and we did see Pandakin. Oh wait, there's more. My only question is, how high are these guys going to jump at the end of the season? I think they are going to be over here in the mid category. They're going to be like 15 uses up, maybe even more. Yeah, they might even infiltrate over here. Especially like Dream, who with Unrelenting Assault. We'll have to wait and see. So that's going to be interesting, but let's scroll down because I skipped some. We have Solar Flare. We have Undead Mr. Beast, Ferris, Bloss. Oh my gosh, who the heck is using this guy? I don't even know what he does. He was like the last, I think he was the last cosmic monster. Oh, there's Minos. Yeah, one person using him on Minos. Zorky, triple damage buff. Witchcat, there's Wormlat still hanging on in there. Wing Su. This monster literally just got released, and he's already, I think someone's just playtesting him. I don't think they have it like fully ranked up. We have Urkin. Igori Buki is being used on defense. Okay, so we have one of each, except for Faye. Faye's not on there. Maybe not yet. Henrich, Lightmer, and we have Neo Buki. All right. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where these new corroded monsters end up at the end of the season. So I am so looking forward to seeing that. Huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. I will link this blog in the description if you want to follow along for yourself. Thank you guys very much. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And remember to subscribe.